The Democrats in the Senate that are liberal supported it, but at some point in time, we, and we disagree with you respectfully, have made the judgment that now is the time to get what we can with 60 votes that would allow 30 million uninsured people to become insured. Who speaks for the uninsured? Well, I am speaking for them. They need that insurance.
And who is speaking for the insurance industry that's giving them all these customers?
Nobody with preconditions can be denied. This is a very important step forward for the country.
Okay.
And next year or after we get past the elections,
you're going to force them to cover everybody at what price? All right, we've got another element of your column with you where you called the Jane Hampshire notorious. Holy smokes. Let me bring in Jane Hampshire from firedoglake.com. Let's settle this score right now. Jane, good to have you with us tonight. Why are you notorious? You went after Joe Lieberman's wife, making a connection that she, of course, was connected to the pharmaceutical lobby. How do you feel about what Lannie wrote about you?
Well, I think that you said it was a family feud, and Uncle Lannie needs to be a little bit more transparent about who he represents. He happens to be a partner in the firm of McDermott, Will, and Embry, who have a lot of pharmaceutical clients as well. The Senate lobbying database says he represents Eli Lilly, Johnson & Johnson, Novartis, and Sanofi Advantis. And so I think that if you're going to be on here advocating for the passage of this bill, when these companies stand to make a tremendous amount of money, that it is incumbent upon you to say that you're here doing that, Lannie. I mean, you went out and criticized, you did the same thing. You have this shtick of attacking progressives for standing up for what they believe in on behalf of these corporations who pay you to spew venom at them. You did the same thing for John Mackey of Whole Foods when you weren't transparent about the fact that he was a client of yours when you went after progressives for attacking an op-ed that he had. So in the same way that we're asking, what's Hadassah Lieberman, who has no skills about breast cancer, that would make them want to pay her something natively, when we're asking questions about money that goes through to her husband's pockets for his votes on pharmaceutical stuff. Same thing with you. You're here today representing something that will make your clients a lot of money. What's up with that?
Lannie, you have the floor. Lannie, you've got the floor.
Thanks. That was quite a long presentation, so I'll try to be respectful. I won't call her Aunt Jane. I'm happy to be uncle, but
well, you did write that she's notorious, Lannie. I mean,
let me respond. Right. She is notorious for using a blackface on the internet, which was a racist stereotype that she tried to apologize. That's what makes her notorious. I would specific about that fact. She also called for the firing of Hadassah Lieberman because Hadassah Lieberman used to work for drug companies and falsely stated she was ever a lobbyist. And finally, I did not interrupt you. This is the difference, Jane, between you and me. I listened to you carefully.
You're bringing up stuff that's
and you are now proving the reason why people see you as personalizing and demonizing people. You aren't even allowing me to answer
the question: who's paying?
All right, let him answer, Jane.
Ed, I want your audience just to see the technique. Barack Obama supported the public option. All the Democrats in the Senate that are liberals supported it. But at some point in time, we, and we disagree with you respectfully, have made the judgment that now is the time to get what we can with 60 votes that would allow 30 million uninsured people to become insured. Who speaks for the uninsured? Well, I am speaking for them. They need that insurance.
And who is speaking for the insurance industry that's giving them all these customers?
Nobody with preconditions can be denied that. First of all,
we're going to let you answer that. Well, I mean, Lannie, do you represent people that are going to profit from this health care bill?
I do not have clients that Jane named.
You are a partner in the law firm, and you enjoy the profits.
All right,
yes?
Jane, you said that, Jane. Let him finish.
Not only did she say that, but she repeats herself over and over again by attacking personally. You notice she didn't deal with the merits of what I said. The fact is that Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and every liberal in the Senate, including Russ Feingold, including Ron Wyden, including everybody we admire, you and me, Ed, is supporting passage of this bill. But Jane Hampshire can't deal with the merits. She has to demonize people. That's why she used blackface and was denounced by every liberal I know by putting a blackface Joe Lieberman rather than dealing with the issues, which is what you do.
But Lannie, is it a circular firing squad if progressives support what's a part of the party platform, which is universal health care for all Americans. And this is a sellout. The progressive community thinks that this is a sellout to big insurance. Now, is that a circular firing squad?
Here is what I mean by a circular firing squad. It's okay, and I agree with a lot of the positions of disappointment in this bill, but it is a circular firing squad, and Barack Obama would say, and Bill Clinton would say, one former Democratic president, our current president, that defeating this bill with all the good that's in it is a way of the Democrats hurting themselves and possibly committing political suicide. And I say one more time, who speaks for the 30 million uninsured who fear bankruptcy?
Lannie,
not you who have insurance, not me who have insurance.
Lannie,
that's who we need to worry about.
The base is peeling off from this president because he's been a letdown when it comes to the well, it's enough to make a difference.
Not much.
Lannie, I got to run.
Democratic
Jane, great job. Thank you, Lannie. Great job.
Senator is supporting this.
Good to have you with us tonight. Appreciate your time. Laura Flanders is with us tonight. She's the author of Grit TV and also grittv.org. And Ernest Istook, former congressman from Oklahoma, is with the Heritage Foundation. All right. Laura Flanders, is it a circular firing squad to challenge the White House or anybody else who thinks that this is just a wonderful bill?
No, I mean, and I think it's a really good set of questions that Jane Hampshire, my colleague, just asked. I mean, frankly, Lannie Davis, he is working for the folks who made the coup in Honduras. So, you know, no wonder he's not bothered by corporate influence back here at home. But Jane, personalities aside, is asking the important questions. Who is working for whom and for what right here? And, you know, Howard Dean and Bernie Sanders and yourself, I believe I hear a passion there, not against health care reform, but for getting health care to the people who need it. They are sounding an alarm on a bill that is a mandate without cost controls. All this talk about no pre-existing conditions. There is no protection in this bill for the pre-existing condition of not being able to afford health care and not want to pay for it through taxes.
Good point. Ernest, are we watching?
Barack Obama supported the public option. All the Democrats in the Senate that are liberals supported it. But at some point in time, and we disagree with you respectfully, have made the judgment that now is the time to get what we can with 60 votes that would allow 30 million uninsured people to become insured. Who speaks for the uninsured? Well, I am speaking for them. They need that insurance.
And who is speaking for the insurance industry that's giving them all these customers?
Nobody with preconditions can be denied.